Yeah, sure. Mac, let's start with the positives because you asked them to fight and compete, and they certainly did that. And if you have a look down, and we'll get to the shooting later, but to end the game with taking 26 more shots and 25 offensive rebounds, that suggests that they fought out there. You can't doubt their commitment and competitiveness.
Yeah, no, that was off the back of last game. I just didn't think we did. Like I said, I thought the one thing I would get with this group every game is that we're going to be competitive, we're going to compete, and that's why that was my pregame. That's why I kind of went off like I did. But again, we didn't win the game, but they competed, and like I have absolutely no problem with the way we competed today.
You must be proud of the fact that I know you didn't lose. I know you didn't win, and it's never fun to lose. But the fact that there's not too often you're going to lose a game when you have 26 more shots. I mean, you at least gave yourselves a real chance.
Yeah, I mean, there's another thing we talked about. Like you got to be able to hit shots in this league, and like lately, I think the last 4 or 5 games, like I don't know what we're shooting from three, but it's not great. You know what I mean? And even to go 3 for 24 today. It's hard. Like you only gonna put scoreboard pressure on teams if you could knock shots down, and it changes the way they defend you. You know what I mean? Like they struck to a point. They wasn't even defending us at some points. You know what I mean? But again, you hit 1 or 2 of those shots, it changes the way they defend, and got to hit shots, man. And again, you're gonna get 25 old balls when you shoot 35% from the field. But the effort to go and get them is something, again, I had a chat to Terry, had a chat to Hulty. Like, both of these guys are athletes. Go in there, man. The shot goes up, go in there and get you a few. Like, if we're not running offense for you, that's another way you can get points.
I'm not trying to make excuses, but talking about the shooting and, the percentages would be scary if we did the numbers over the last, bunch of games. But
Yeah.
At the same time, you did recruit shooters, and a lot of them are just, unfortunately, not able to suit up right now.
Yeah. That again, got to be able to knock them down. You know what I mean? And again, you look at our roster, and we got guys that again supposed to be shooters, and when shots come, you got to be you're open. You got to be able to shoot it. You got to be able to hit it. It's easy to say shoot it, but you got to be able to hit it, because I think some guys are getting looks. They're getting the looks we want, but a shot goes up, man. You got to be able to put the ball in the middle. And it's been something that's kind of hurt us all year. You know what I mean? And yeah, and it's hard to explain. Like I said, we shoot, and it's not like we don't. Like we got our own facility. You guys shoot every day. You know what I mean? But again, I guess it's different once the lights come on, and fans in the stands and things like that. Honestly, to be honest, I'm with you, man. I don't want to make excuses, but it's a tough one when you're not knocking shots down.
What about Terry? I'll come to you in a second, Terry, but just your thoughts on him. I mean,
hallelujah. Hallelujah. Exactly.
You've been asking him to be more aggressive, and that's exactly what he wants.
That's exactly what we wanted. Like, again, get up. You are important in this league, man. Get up 22 shots, especially when we need you to score. You know what I mean? Like with the big fella, with Tyrell out, with Smack out, KZ out, we got a lot of guys out that score for us, and we just don't have nobody that can put the ball in the hole. And I think it's the one thing he can do. So, and I told him, even sometimes you got to force some stuff. Like, he had a couple of drives on McVay earlier, man. Just attack it. If that's what you got to do to get us some points, you got to do it. Like, I don't want to have to draw up plays for you every time. Go get your own sometime. And that's, again, it's going to the offensive glass. Sometimes it's breaking out of plays and getting on the rim. But it's good to see him get up 22 shots. I told him that early when he first got here. We sat down and had a chat, and I said, I need you to get up like 15 to 20 shots a game. And, to get up 22, if you can get up 22 shots, get up 22 shots, man. Like, as long as you're getting them up is the main thing.
And Terry, I'm sure you were disappointed to have to miss Friday's game. Did you have a little bit of extra motivation in the tank for today as a result of that?
Yeah. Unfortunately, like you said, had to miss Friday's game, and I don't like missing games, and I don't like leaving my teammates out there because I feel like I bring certain things that could have helped minimize the lead that Tasmania had with my toughness and just my overall physicality and just being positive with guys, especially when leads get down or like we're not hitting shots. Like I just feel like I can be a positive reinforcement and just keep believing in those guys. So I definitely had a little extra motivation to come in here and just try to be more aggressive and just try to lead the pack a little bit better.
Like Max said, he's been calling on you to be more aggressive, but at the same time, has it been difficult for you to make that adjustment? Because I guess on any other team you've been on before, you've never been that go-to guy. Has it been tough for you to adjust to actually be the guy that has to take over games for this team?
Yeah, I mean, well, to a certain extent, like I like to play within the offense, and you know what I'm saying. I'm more of a team guy, and I just try to fit in where I get in. Especially like being in the NBA, like that's kind of like what they expect out of you. You just do what you're supposed to do, and just fit in where you can. But over here, it's been a little difficult for me because I haven't been the guy since I was in college and like my first couple years in the G League, but it's taken some getting used to. But no, like Max said, we had a conversation and try to make it an emphasis to be more aggressive, take good shots in the meantime, but also stay aggressive and stay putting pressure on the rim and just getting it in different ways like offensive rebounding. So it was good. It was good to crash the glass a little bit more and see some shots go in. Would have been better to get a win, but overall, yeah.
This might be tough for you to answer because you actually shot the ball well tonight. But what do you think? What do you think the answer is to get the team shooting better overall? I mean, there's no easy answer, I'm sure. But what do you think the answer might be?
Just keep shooting it. You gotta be confident when you shoot it. I understand it's a little weird to have people sag off on you and sit at the free throw line and wait for you and just constantly go into screens, but I'm just constantly reassuring them guys like, hey, you work on that every day. We see it. Guys stay after practice every day and shoot those shots. So why not get in the game and shoot it? Maybe the crowd, whatever, could be getting into them, but just trying to be a positive influence and reinforcement to those guys because they do work hard and they do show up every day and work on their game. And it's a shame at times, like, just shoot it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not mad. Like, I seen you work on it, so why wouldn't you shoot it? But, yeah, just staying positive for those guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, Hunter, Nordo, all those guys that teams are going under right now, like, just stay positive and tell them to keep shooting it. It's going to fall eventually.
An interesting point there, mate, because you're in a good position to be able to answer this because there were times early in your career where opposition teams would sag off you and dare you to shoot, and by the end of your career, you were a pretty good outside shooter. So when a team sags off Hunter like they are right now, what do you tell them to do?
So I was trying to get him to, like, instead of running on balls, like, just run zoom. So zoom is just dribble handoff at Dukas or dribble handoff at Tane, where I didn't think he understood what I was saying, and his whole mindset was, I don't want to do that and get a foul. Well, you won't get a foul. All you got to do is headhunt his man. His man is sagging off of him. Headhunt his man, and he gets wide open shots. You know what I mean? But maybe I didn't explain it well enough. But it's those little things. Again, it's what team's going to do. It's helping your teammate. Like, again, he also wanted to run some gets action where he throws it to Hulty and then go pin down for Dukas. But Hulty wasn't understanding what he was saying. So now, you know, we between a rock and a hard place where he wants to do one thing, he's doing another thing, and then now we ended up taking like contested shots or bad shots and things like that. But yeah, just little things like that. If you watch a guy like watch Shea Illy do it. He does it with Chris Goulden all the time. Even Tyson Walker's doing it now. Delly was doing it when he was at Melbourne. It's those little things where you can get your guy, if they're going to be playing off you like that, you can get teammate shots by just doing that. So, again, something we talk about over this week. Again, going in probably defend us the same. Again, help a teammate, dribble handoffs at a teammate. You'll be able to get guys open shots. And I also told them late, they want us to shoot those early threes, right? Now, and Terry makes a good point. Like, they confident because it's something they work on. We work on these shots every day. But you can get that shot later in the clock is what I was trying to explain to him, because you're gonna get it back. It's not like they're gonna deny you. You're gonna get it back, and they still gonna get under you. You can get that shot later in the game with a little bit more rhythm than jacking up the early ones. Like for us, playing fast is probably not great for us because we're limited on bodies. We can't just run up and down with teams. So put them in different actions. Get them one side, get it to the next. Again, it's gonna come back to you. Step into your shot, you knock it down.
Terry, just coming back to you quickly. Personally, I enjoyed watching your matchup with Jack McVeigh tonight. Did you enjoy that battle as well?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I always want to match up with the best player just to test myself offensively and defensively. And for the most part, I think I made a lot of his shots difficult. Lost him on a couple things, like not talking on the handoff, and I can't remember who drove it, but he like slid up to the 45 and hit a big three to put him up 7. So, yeah, I enjoy things like that. You know, as a competitor, you always want to test who you are as a man and as a player against the other team's best player. So I'm always willing to do that. It's going to be the same come Perth. Doolittle, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to guard him, and he's going to guard me, and we're going to see who's the better man out of that. And then same with Sydney, Torrey Craig, and all those guys. I look forward to things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like challenging yourself and proving that you're the better player every time you step on the floor.
Again, we started with Dukas on him, and Terry literally comes to me and goes, "Let me guard McVeigh." So again, I love that. If you want that challenge, you got him taken. I thought he did a solid job on him. Again, lost him a couple of times, but again, he shot 7 for 17. So he did. I think he did a solid job on him.
It's a good sign if he's already looking forward to Doolittle on Friday too.
Yeah, exactly.
Last one for you, Terry. I spoke to you a couple of weeks ago about how you're now finding your feet playing in this league. I mean, now that you've been here for a little while, do you see this as a league that you would like to play in for a lot longer?
Yeah, you know, I always get that question, and I even talk to my partner about it at times. Like, I love Australia. I've loved being in Brisbane. Unfortunately, been dealt the wrong hand, you know, injuries and whatnot, and just a bunch of things that's going on within. But I could see myself coming back, and even to Brisbane, it's got to make sense at the same time. But I'm not looking forward to that. I'm in the present right now. I'm just enjoying being around these guys and just enjoying being around Mac and Pat and Vandy and all them. But when that time comes, like, if it presents itself, like, I will be willing to come back and do it all over again, but this time winning, because everybody likes to win and nobody wants to lose. We don't play this game to lose. So, yeah, I could definitely see myself in this league for many years, and I wouldn't be opposed to it. It's similar to America, so my transition has been easy. So I'm very thankful for that.
Max made that transition, and he's never left, obviously. So,
It's beautiful. It's a great country, man.
No, it is.
Great country.
Last one. Friday night, so you go back to Perth and playing a team that's getting ready to make a run for a championship, really. So what's your message for the team going into that one?
Same. Just be competitive. Just hit shots, give ourselves a chance. Maybe put some scoreboard pressure on them. Like, and it's funny because we've beaten them there already. And they haven't played great at home. They've lost a few early ones, like close ones. And again, if you put some pressure on them, see what happens. Hopefully we get Tyrell back. Hopefully we get Sam McDaniel back. You think that we can get those guys back? I think it helps. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Going in there, but it's going to be the same routine. Like, we have a good week, jump on a plane on Thursday, have a hit and shoot around on Friday, and just see what happens, man. We go into that game and compete, hit shots, again, put pressure on them, give ourselves the opportunity to win. Like, I still, even to this day with the roster we have, I've never gone in the game thinking I'm gonna lose. Right, and again, you look at the league. The league is just a really good league. You gotta, if you're gonna win, you gotta make shots, man. You gotta defend and you gotta make shots. You know what I mean? And for us, it's been, again, we haven't scored a lot in our last 5 games. Like, we're not putting up a lot of points. Just gotta find a way to, again, scoreboard pressure and then see what happens.
I'm about to say we play well against Perth the past 2 times. So
yeah, we have.
So
Yeah.
we're
So
not
we-
we're not afraid of that matchup, and we're going to be ready to go.
Yeah.
No, very good. Thanks, guys. I might see you once you get over here.
All right, Chris.
Yep.